What'd you find?
Wares. I'm looking for a voice module. So I've got a few hopeful candidates here. I think it reads something on these cards, and if I can hack what the TomTom unit, this is actually a full-on GPS. Found this from a model train set, variable DC. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Times are tough and business is slow, but I've come up with an idea on how to make some money. So the plan is I'm gonna buy up a bunch of random junk from thrift stores, hybridize that junk together into something awesome, and flip it for profit on Facebook Marketplace. My first idea for this is what I'm calling the emotional support lamp. This is a lamp that when you turn it on, it will offer you certain affirmations or life advice. And in order to maintain the positive atmosphere in your house, it will offer further affirmations, let's say every 30 seconds. Remember, this too will end. This thing, if I had to guess, and that's why I bought this, is that it takes in these little cards and reads you the word. Okay, so I guess probably the words then are encoded, into the system with these black and white stripes. Obviously mean something because they're all just a bit different. Hard to make a sentence with just dog, sofa, bacco, lamp table. But should we plug it in, see if it works? Ooh, sidetrack
Yay,
time.
Hooray!
Did I change it just a little bit?
Monkey.
Oh no,
Monkey.
I already broke it.
There is no card. Please insert it.
Insert it. Oh, those little switches. Oh, there's the little color sensors. It kind of gets it on the way in, maybe? I feel like it needs it to happen.
Red pepper.
So I guess, yeah, each one of these triggers as the card passes it by and tells these optical sensors when to read. So then this thing has read each of the sections and then can pull up whatever. It almost looks like they had a different design from the start. So they got these holes on the side here that nothing's going through them. And they put the switches here. I wonder if they intended to have brake beams or the optical sensors all the way. Maybe it got expensive. Now a very quick play about why you should own your entire design. Designer, I want it to look like a cat. Manufacturer, no problem. Designer, it looks like a good cat. Manufacturer, sure does, no problem, I'm great at this. Designer, wait a second. I would like it to look like a cat even when it's being used properly. Manufacturer, too bad, you didn't specify enough. Designer, I'm sad now. The first way that I would have attacked this thing, had there been, more than just proper nouns on these cards, if I was able to use the dictionary that they have, I would use a microcontroller to hijack the inputs coming in here. I would have to obviously reverse engineer all of the barcodes, digitize them, and then find out how to spoof them with the inputs coming in here. And that would have been probably the easier method. After that, the other option would be to try to reprogram the microcontroller using these pins here. And at that point, I'm figuring I might as well just bring in some real microcontrollers and have them do the entire job, and that these ones just plug in via USB and program. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to use that instead. What I was able to find was this library called Talkie for Arduino. But what it is an implementation of LPC where they've also included a bunch of these old ROMs from old talking chips. And so the caveat there is that you're actually limited to the specific words that were included in these old ROMs. In my case, the ROMs that we're going to be using are from military, avionics, weather, and scientific measurements. So we're going to do our very best to turn that into a lamp that is also a therapist. Wish us luck. Have a listen.
Try again, you will get there. Remember, this too will end.
So my goal right now is to disassemble this speaker because it's got a battery in it apparently, and it's got all these switches and stuff, and I just want a simple amplified speaker unit. Did I say we were going to use the circuit from this speaker? Because what I actually meant was we're going to use this LM386N audio amplifier chip. This thing's got way too much going on. There's like a Bluetooth, there's a speech module. You can switch between mono and stereo. It's got a charging chip. Everything is happening on this one board. The reason I never film anything mid-progress is because I don't have any confidence that it's going to work. So this is, though, the first full test of all of these pieces together. So I think you should be happy to be seeing that. The idea is that the speaker is going to say words and the lights are going to come on and off with those words. I've also got a control for the amplifier circuit because it will just go absolutely nuts if it's allowed to be on after the signal. 2, 3, 2, 1.
Try again, you will get there.
I think the code needs something to turn the speaker off. That might be my bad. But like most of it works. Here, let's watch this in the dark. So you've just turned on your lamp and...
Try again, you will get there.
That's pretty fun. I like that.
Blobtronics exists at the intersection of ultra-low budget projects and low expectations, but never sacrifices where it counts. Just listen to our CEO.
What's funny about Blobtronics is that it was a total accident. Our original intention was to make a dead bug circuit because we don't have any breadboards on hand, and then pot it in 2-part resin. But when the rubber hit the road, we realized that we really don't have that much time for this project. And so what ended up happening is we just sort of glommed on a bunch of 2-part resin, and Blobtronics was born.
Now, the final product is ready to be hidden away in a case for the rest of eternity. Blobtronics, for when good enough is good enough.
Now, any good business owner will tell you that you have to know your margins and you have to know your costs. So here's me assembling the final product, but we're gonna have to find out what I paid to make it in order to know what I should try to charge to make a profit. Okay, so we've got the plug adapter that turns the light socket into a 110 plug, a slightly modified extension cord, a couple of DC power converters. I've got a 12 volt and a 24 for the LED strip. We've got the Arduino. I went with the large size just because it was already programmed. A speaker, 3D printed thing, a couple of Blobtronics circuits, the LED tape, and finally, the lamp. Now, the last thing, of course, as you'll probably be wondering, what about my time? Well, my time is priceless, so we'll just put a 0 there. And that brings our total cost to $65. And just like that, we've got a listing. I'm going to start off with $130, going to double my money, and we're going to lower the price as we go until we get a buyer. We're all talking to robots these days. It's the future. But the thing is, maybe you don't need as much help as some of these AI things are trying to give you. Maybe you just want some casual robotic assistance. Enter LAIMP. That is the AI-assisted lamp. A friend to you and your household. Observe.
I like you very well. You should be good.
And just like that, the environment is improved. Continue listening for more advice and affirmations every 5 to 35 seconds.
Hello, I want to tell you that you are doing very well.
Thank you, LAIMP. Well, after 2 consecutive price drops and not even a single tire kicker, I think it's time to admit that the market for a talking lamp isn't as great as I thought it would be. That doesn't mean I'm giving up. The listing stays active until it sells. Wish me luck on that front. and give me some ideas on what other products you think would actually be accepted by the market. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna hang out with my friend here and ask for some advice.
Please do not stop now. You have more good work to do.
Aw, thanks, Lamp.